culture is patterns of society's behavior, knowledge, and beliefs that might be found on the particular territory, for example, country. And culture is really important because it helps us to define our experience and make us who we are. So I'm a representative of Russian culture because I'm from Russia. I think it's not popular opinion what I'm gonna say now, but I think, as for me at least, it's Russian hospitality. If some people come to my house, I always clean the house. I make good food. I give them the best chair that I have, the best place in front of the table and stuff like that. Because I love it. I want my friends and relatives and other people who come into my house they feel great and they feel happy that they're here in my house. So yeah, maybe like this. I think Russian literature, movies, news, and other things dark sometimes because of the historical events that happened. We had many problems in all periods of times, we changed our tsars most of the time. Also, we shouldn't forget that most of the time when writers write something dark, it happened when we tried to change our country, so from Tsarist Russia to Soviet Union, and they wrote about things that bothered them. So, for example, Dostoevsky is dark sometimes just because these things bothered him at that moment, and this is what he was focused on. I love many aspects of my culture. For example, I even like that sometimes we don't smile on the streets, that we are walking like this because we are deep in our minds and we don't care what's happening around. Yeah, and if strangers comes to me close, and I'm gonna think what he wants from me because I'm suspicious, right? Yeah, I don't know you. What do you want from me? If I see that he asked or she asked me for something for help or tell the time or something like that, of course I'm started smiling and say yeah, of course, no, 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 no. Yeah, I'm more than happy to help. Emotional honesty. This is what I like. Yeah, and sometimes I love stereotypes about Russia. I think I'm doing bad works here sometimes when I'm saying yeah, Russians drink a lot of vodka. Yeah, we bad bears. Blah blah blah. Of course, it's not true, but it's funny sometimes. These are stereotypes. Of course, it's I use it as a joke sometimes. Yeah, but then I say no, it was a joke, guys. Okay. So yeah, I love Russian ballet. I'm a big fan, and I'm living in America right now, and sometimes I miss all the theater culture that we have in Russia. Oh my God! You wearing a fancy dress, you take extra pair of shoes with you. You come in prior at least 30 minutes just to walk around the theater because it's beautiful. It's like a museum sometimes, and you read about the play that you're gonna watch, and you talk to people, and you maybe have a glass of champagne or a small cake, something like that, and then you watch something incredible. I believe cuisine is also part of Russian culture, and I love it. But again, it's not really Russian culture. I call borscht Russian, but on the back of my mind, I know that's originally Ukrainian, but it doesn't matter. We all love borscht, so yeah, it's international dish, okay? I think all cultures are important, and I think it's really interesting to learn something new about even your own culture, because I believe I don't know everything about it, and sometimes when someone asks me about Russian culture, I need to think first because there are so many aspects of it, and I don't know which one I want to talk about at first time and the second.